Hello, hi friends. Welcome back to another video. My name is Sharan Kumar. In this video, we are going to discuss about what is it Docker and Docker architecture. Docker architecture explained from mystery to mastery. What problem does Docker solve? Without Docker, with Docker, works on my machine, works everywhere consistently. Environment differences, consistent environments, dependency conflicts, isolated dependencies, hard to deploy, easy to deploy, setup hill, simple setup. And what is a Docker? A Docker is a platform that packs applications into containers. It's a lightweight, portable units so they run consistently across any environment, solving works on my mission problems. It's a Docker architecture overview. A Docker client or a Docker send a commands through the REST API to the Docker daemon or a Docker D, and it pulls or push the data from the Docker hub or registry. Suppose we type a command like Docker run, Docker ps, or Docker build. Docker daemon, the brain that does the work. It is a persistence background service running on the Docker host machine. Manages containers, build images, handling storages, manager networks. Registry, image storage like Docker hubs or ECR, Amazon Elastic Container Repository, etc. Docker client and a few commands we will see here. In our terminal, we are going to run a Docker run nexus. It's run a container. Docker ps, it shows the list of containers. Docker image, same, it shows the images, list of images. Docker build -t my app, it's built an image. Docker pull Redis, download images. How it works? Suppose we give any command in the terminal or in the Docker client, it's ask for the Docker daemon. Takes your commands, communicate with daemon via REST API, can be locally or remotely, and show you the results. Docker daemon, the brain, it is a main server, you can call it. Docker daemon, background service, container manager, image manager, network manager, volume manager, build manager, plugin systems. Responsibilities, manage containers like to start or stop, delete, build and store images, handle network between containers, manage persistence data like volumes, push and pull image from the registries. And what is Docker registry? It's an image library, image app storage like Docker hub. There we can have a latest or old versions of nginx, Redis, Node, Python, Postgres, MySQL, Ubuntu, Alpine. Private registries or AWS ECR, Google Container Registry, Azure Container Registries, and self-hosted. Usage, Docker pull nginx latest. It's download from the registry to our local computer. And Docker push my company app. It's uploaded to the registry from a Docker or private or public. Docker search registry. It's a search command to search the Redis. Complete workflow. It's build, ship, and run. First, what we need to do, write a Docker file like a developer and build image, and then push to repository stores and share image. Then we need to run and pull on any server and deploy and scale. To do that one, we have a commands docker build -t my app, docker push my app, docker run my app. We will see these commands in the next video. Docker versus virtual machines. It's a virtual machine and it is a Docker. In virtual machines, we have a host operating system on the above hypervisor. On there, we have a guest OS kernel. On the above, we have a binaries and libraries. Then we have a apps. App A and App B was hosted. Docker containers. It's directly sit on a host OS kernel, and after that Docker engine. On the above binaries and libraries, and there we have run our apps. Docker advantages. It is a lightweight, maximum MBs and GBs. Fast startup, seconds versus minutes. Better performance, less resource usage, consistent environment. Real example, Docker run nexus. What happened when you run Docker run nexus? Already we seen. First step in the Docker client, we run this command docker run nexus. Client send request to daemon. Checks for a local chase. It will not found in the local chase. It will get the nexus file from the Docker hub. It pulls from the repository and it create a container for us, and it container will run. Next is container running. Next step is container running. Image layering system. Container read write layer. Your app data and changes. And image, it's a read only layer. They have layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, layer 4. In the layer 1, Node 16 is a base operating system. Run app get update system updates. Run npm install dependencies. Copy /app your application code. Those are read only layers. Benefits of layering: effective storage, shared layers between images, fast building, chase layer that have not changes, small image, only store differences, version control, track changes to each layer. Take a note. Docker use client server architecture. Your client sends a request to the daemon. Daemon it will check in the registry. Daemon do the actual work. It's a container management. Registry stored images. Docker Hub is the default. Images use layered file system for efficiency. Containers are lightweight versus virtual machine. Why this matters? Understand what happened when things go wrong, debugging issues more efficiently, make better architecture dependencies, prepare for advanced Docker topics. Next step and call to action. What next? Coming next in this series, essential Docker commands every developer must know. Write your first Docker file, best practice. Docker Compose for multi-container apps. Docker volumes, data persistence explained. Docker network container communication. In the next video, we will go to see all these. Docker installed on your machine. Run Docker run hello world. Explore Docker PS. It will show the containers. Docker images. It will see the list of the images.